Thank you very much for registering for the MLS Marketing Tactics Workshop. You would not have gotten this video if in fact we had not received your order for this workshop. So please consider this your confirmation. Now, if for tax purposes you might need a receipt, please click on the receipt link and fill in your name and whatever other information you need, print it out, make a copy for yourself. I have worked with many quirky organizations that want specific wording on the receipt. So what we've done is we made the receipt available to you in Microsoft Word format, so feel free to take liberties with it to get the exact receipt that you need for the proper reimbursement. Your training preparation begins now, before the actual workshop begins. And for this to be the best experience possible, more importantly, for you to get the most from this workshop, you need to do a little pre-workshop preparation. The pre-workshop questionnaire is to get you to evaluate where you are now and the resources that you have available to yourself. Now, being a trainer and facilitator, I've structured this curriculum in 3 really easy segments or components. It's titled Ready, Aim, Fire. So first, what we have to be able to do is get you ready. And then we'll be able to identify and target the right relationship. That's called the aim part of it. And then we'll get to fire, which is the execution part of what needs to happen to meet with success. Those of you who have met me at my seminars or listened to me on part of the Mortgage Coach community as an example of the conference calls know firsthand that I'm pretty passionate about what it is that I do. I'm very direct, as a matter of fact. For those of you who don't know me, I'd like to share with you briefly a little bit more information about my background. If you're going to spend time with me, I think it's important you know. However, no amount of education, training, or experience that an instructor brings to the table is of any value unless the student implements the techniques. That's what I got to get you to do, is implement. This workshop grew out of my managerial and teaching experiences over many decades of hiring, mentoring over 500 realtors and loan officers that work directly underneath me. Thousands have attended my workshop. Now, what's important to understand is that I'm not here to promote myself. I really don't want to talk about my accomplishments and so forth. I'd rather be known as a guy who knows how to get things done in a no-nonsense way and provides the encouragement in the more than occasional kick in the pants. I have that reputation. Because, no excuses. Let's just get it done. My success is dependent upon your success. That's what a true instructor does. I believe a good instructor must also be a good student. I have dedicated myself to professional development, including participating in and leading innumerable real estate and mortgage-specific training conferences. I've owned several successful real estate franchises, and I personally, sold a lot of real estate. I don't mean this to sound bragging, but I sold 410 homes my first 4 years in the business, over 1,100 transactions by my 10th year in the business. I've helped a lot of mortgage and real estate professionals take their career to the next level. And along the way, I've launched 3 successful mortgage operations, and each time I sold it for a profit. Now, I'm not trying to impress you. What I'm trying to do is to press upon you that I know what I'm doing. This is not my first rodeo. Because the true test of my effectiveness is not where I've been, but where we go together from this point forward. I also think you deserve full disclosure that about me that, I've never filled out a 1003. That's not what I do. I'm not on the front line originating loans. I'm not going to teach you how to originate loans. That skill is secondary to the skill of developing opportunities and relationships. Bottom line, if you don't know how to create an opportunity or relationship, you have no opportunity to present your skills. So my expertise is in helping you build a sustainable business through building sustainable relationships. I am not some has-been celebrity originator from the past market whose time has come and went. Where are all these gurus now, by the way? All these guys from a few years ago, none of them are around anymore. Either the market has eliminated them, or they've taken a safe job, or they've capitalized you and have gone to the sidelines. And, bottom line is they couldn't replicate those successes today, even if they wanted to. They were at the right place at the right time. I create the strategies, test those strategies, constantly reinvent myself, and adjust to the new markets. I know how to implement and execute, but more importantly, I know how to get others to do so as well. Now, as a manager, my success and income depends upon getting my team to achieve up to and beyond their potential. That's what good management does. That is why I want to be able to share with you during this training the techniques I've learned over the years to attract the right people and to build strong relationships. I mean, bottom line, isn't that really what you want for your business, to attract the right relationships? There's a big difference between building a true business versus a short-term tactic, such as blasting out an email or direct mail campaign to try to take temporary advantage of a market opportunity that may and probably will fade away as fast as it appeared. The residential lending environment has radically changed. Actually, it is not. It has just returned back to a normal market. A-paper conventional financing, government financing, and hard money, the way it used to be. The residential mortgage industry from 1999 to 2007, well, we are basically in a product-driven market. Those superstar originators from the past either were good at refinancing and selling ridiculously easy-to-sell mortgage products such as Alt-A or B-paper or subprime loans and option arms. And, they started believing their own headlines. 5-1 product, 7-1 product, 10-1 product, all the different types of hybrid mortgages with all the tied to indexes, a 580 FICO score with 80% first, 20% second, no down payment or equity required. What idiot couldn't sell that? Come on, it was like giving money away. It was insane. We were in a product-driven market. Not anymore, gang. Not anymore. We're back to basics. With the new GFE and the completely overhauled environment, with bankers taking the business back from brokers, with all the financing products stripped out of the business, with the transparency and added disclosures, it's a new day. We now need to be focused on marketing strategies and not products. People not willing to make this mental shift will be eliminated from the market. If one attempts to build their business selling products without strategies, when the first bump in the road occurs, and it's going to, the unprepared loan officer is going to be out of business. It's really that simple. I have a friend who's a master carpenter, and he has a simple rule, two simple rules actually. First one is measure twice, cut once, meaning we must plan ahead of execution. The second is to make sure the foundation is plumb, meaning square, okay? See, if your foundation is a little bit off on the bottom, by the time you erect the house, by the time you erect the walls and get to the ceiling or the roof, it's going to be, if it's off by an inch at the bottom, it's going to be off by a foot at the top, and you have to tear everything down and start over. Let's build your career right the first time. I want you to think long and hard, longer and harder than you ever have before about your business foundation. Quick fixes are easy, but they're always temporary. If your business is going to have longevity, it will need to be built upon relationships. Trends come and go. Here's the bottom line, will you and your business? Build your business so it is relationship reliant and not interest rate or product dependent. I sincerely appreciate your trust in me to guide you through the process of going through the MLS, and I look forward to the next time that we're going to be able to work together. We're going to also be able to have that conversation one day of, do you remember when? So to ensure you get the best from this workshop, I'd like for you to do some preparation ahead of time. Please download the pre-workshop questionnaire and complete the form on your own. You don't have to turn it into me. This is the same form I use with my one-on-one coaching clients that pay me thousands of dollars to work with them. But I want you to go through this process because I think it's going to reveal a lot about your business. During this workshop, you will think deeper about your business than you ever have before. Some of you will find that maybe you don't have all the answers. You might fall a little bit short going through the questionnaire. That's okay. That's why you're here. To overcome these challenges and to move forward and to be able to really identify what it is you have to offer. As soon as we process your order, we will email you the access information to the workshop. But in the meantime, please go through the questionnaire and get ready to grow. This is going to be fun. I again thank you for your involvement. Let's get started, and I'll see you at the workshop.